Hello, my strange and charmed ones. Welcome back to my channel for another video. And happy Thanksgiving to you if you're in the US or if you are someone outside of the US who celebrates Thanksgiving. Today is Tuesday. I know you guys are used to seeing me midweek on a Wednesday, but it's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And because of the topic of today's video, which you know because you can see the title of this video being how to plan for Thanksgiving, I thought that it was better for me to get on sooner rather than later for this video. I really honestly didn't plan to do this video, but last week I was asking people on social media in my community to give me their best advice and suggestions for planning for Thanksgiving and planning for that Thanksgiving meal because I am hosting people at my apartment. I don't have a big apartment, but I am hosting family here. So I am cooking a majority of the food, like the turkey, all the sides are coming from me. And because of the length, the distance that people have to travel, these family members have to travel to get to me, they're just bringing like pies and wine. So like desserts and wine. So it wasn't a situation where I could delegate people to make other things. I really have to make everything myself. And I have no problem with that because I love to cook. But because of the amount of food I have to cook, because of the size of the amount of people who are coming, the size of the party, essentially, I was really struggling to like organize everything. And also this week is, because it's Thanksgiving, it's also Black Friday, and it kind of starts this whole like cyber week of promotions and things like that, or cyber weekend is what I like to call it, from like Black Friday to Cyber Monday. And because of I'm running my shop this year, I have promotions and things I also need to do for the shop. So I was really curious to see how people were planning and how people organize their planning specifically for like the day of Thanksgiving, because I have a lot of food I have to cook and, I only have one oven and 4 burners on my stove. So, I don't have the biggest kitchen to cook in. So I went to my audience and you guys gave me some really awesome suggestions and of things to cook ahead, which is awesome because I am going to actually not fully cook things ahead, but there are things I'm going to prepare ahead of time. So for anyone out there who wants to know, I'm actually doing my green bean casserole early. I'm going to prep the whole thing early because my community told me you could totally prep it early, bake it the day of, prep it early, freeze it, or I'm doing it the day before. So I will prep it early and it will go into a safe tub into my refrigerator, and then I will bake it in my Corningware the day of. So that's one thing I'm doing early. The second thing I'm doing early is I'm preparing my cornbread pudding, also sometimes known as cornbread souffle. Again, that's something that I can easily just prepare on Wednesday and put it in the Corningware, let it sit overnight in the fridge, and then in the morning or the next day, right before it needs to be served, bake it in the oven. So I'm kind of trying to minimize the amount of things I need to do on Thursday. So you guys gave me some really awesome tips. So I thought I would return the favor because I actually discovered, not me personally, my husband sent this to me, you guys, the most awesome way to plan your Thanksgiving day, and I really wanted to show it to you guys. So this is going to be a screencast. I am, obviously you can see here, I'm recording this on my computer because this is just one of those sort of quick midweek videos, but I'm going to go ahead and go into my screencast so you can actually like look at my screen and see this awesome planning tool that my husband actually found online. He sent me this link and he's like, Alexis, you're a planner, you'll appreciate this. And I was like, OMG, this is the best way I've ever seen anyone plan. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip the view, but don't worry, I'm going to be back momentarily, like once we're done, talking about this planning method that hopefully you guys have enough time to implement this. And I think you guys do actually. You guys have enough time to make this happen before Thanksgiving. And if not, you can save this video, just bookmark it for next Thanksgiving because I really think that this tool that I'm going to show you is going to make Thanksgiving much easier for you guys. So I am going to come back after that, and I want to talk to you guys about, I just want to give you a sneak peek of my Cyber Weekend sale, my Black Friday to Cyber Monday sale that I am going to be having in the shop. I have been getting questions about that, and I am planning to do a sale. You guys, if you read my blog, you already knew because I did a post on it last week, just kind of talking about putting together a promotion for the holidays. But I'm going to give you guys not exact details today. I'm going to give you guys the general outline of what's going to happen during the sale and why you guys are going to want to, purchase during the sale and get involved. And I'm going to talk about all of that at the end. And I'm also going to give you guys a link so you guys can be added to my VIP list. VIP as in very important planner list, to get the updates when I do actually send out all the exact information for what's on sale and what's being promoted specifically. So right now I'm going to switch views and I will come back and we will close this out. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what is this really awesome planning tool that you're talking about, Alexis? So I'm going to show you right now. I've got it on my desktop. We're just going to open this up. And here it is. Okay, so this is my Thanksgiving planner that I actually yesterday started putting this together. So if you guys are familiar, this is actually what's known as a Gantt chart. Okay, so a Gantt chart is a really awesome way to visualize a project and break it down into its essential actions, while also at the same time almost like assigning almost like a clear delineation of tasks. And you can also use a Gantt chart to almost like track like who's supposed to be working on what at what time. So this is a really great way to do a project breakdown. And I'll just give you guys the story. My husband sent me this link from Reddit, which is just a popular website online that's all about like sharing links and articles and things like that. And he sent me this link where this gentleman, I don't know that it was a guy, but I'm just going to assume it was a boy. Some guy sent in a picture on Reddit that said, this is the way my mom plans for Thanksgiving. And when you opened it up, it was this really awesome Gantt chart. And I was just like, oh my God, this is the best way to plan for Thanksgiving, because I don't know about you, I'm a really visual person. Last year, I kept track of when I needed to put items in the oven and like how long things needed to cook in a list on like a list pad or a notepad, and that worked fine. However, I do feel like this is way more my style and really helps me to see the visual breakdown of when things are happening. So I'm just going to walk you guys through how I set this up and just like what you're looking at right now. So with a Gantt chart, you guys can easily make one of these in Excel or Numbers. I have a Mac, so this is Max Numbers, which is their version of Excel, or, Open Office has a version of Excel that you can use as well. Anything where you can make a chart. You could even use quad ruled paper, honestly, you guys, and just make one of these out yourself. Like, not hard at all if you want like a physical version. Now, I did print mine out, and mine is actually sitting on my refrigerator, ready to go for Thanksgiving. But essentially, all I've done here is I've created a row at the top. So each column is headed off. I've got the activity. So it's the thing I need to work on. The second one, we can ignore that for now. That says Wednesday. That's the prep I need to do for Wednesday. Then it starts with like a little timetable from 9:30, and every column is broken out at 15-minute increments, which I think is perfect because, when you're working on a project like this, like cooking food, an hour increment is a little bit too vague, I think. 15 minutes is just right, because certain things like, slicing the turkey or plating cranberry and putting it in the fridge, that only takes like 15 minutes, right? So certain things, are quicker, and obviously like something could take 5 minutes, but I thought breaking it down in the 15-minute increments was perfect. So I've got my day, Thanksgiving Day, broken out from 9:30 to 4. And I do have certain things marked. So 1 o'clock here, I created just like a big, like a lined box around this time frame, because that's when my guests are arriving. So I needed to know like when my guests are arriving. And I guess I should have added one over here as well at like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is when we're actually set to eat. So I should have done that probably. Let's see, I'm going to do a border on here. and it just needs to be like one of these, and making it purple. And I think this was like 4, 3 or 4. Does that look right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now 3 o'clock is also marked off. So that's like an event time right now. Like 3 o'clock is when we eat. So everything needs to be done by 3 o'clock. So the way I've got things is I just have them created down in this column, like each individual row, the different tasks that I need to do. And then I also have like a color coordination system going on in here, because essentially what you're going to do is you're going to write the activity down. So for me, prep turkey, I'm doing that from starting at 9:30 to 10 essentially, because it ends like it's taking up 2 boxes, 2 15-minute boxes. So I've got a color code. I've just highlighted these. I've just gone in and filled these with a color. Black represents to me microwave, anything that has to be done in the microwave. So prepping the turkey, the whole thing won't be done in the microwave. However, I do need to, part of prepping the turkey, like the main part of it is stuffing it with a aromatic blend, and that actually needs to be prepared in the microwave. And that takes about like 15 minutes. So that's why I've color coded that one black. Then I have, my turkey needs to go, actually, it needs to go on the oven on high for 30 minutes, not 15, Alexis. See, I'm so glad I came back and looked at this, you guys, because I'm actually able to go in and just make some adjustments. But my turkey needs to be in the oven on high for 30 minutes. Then it gets moved to medium. And this is the duration of time that it needs to cook for, more or less. Obviously, when it comes to turkeys, the duration changes. I have like a 20-pound turkey, so that's why mine's going to be cooking for a significant period of time. And then there's other just like one-off tasks that need to be done. Like I'm going to let the turkey rest. I have to, slice the turkey, plate cranberry. So magenta for me is, just going back, magenta for me is time that things are going to be in the oven. So anytime I see anything in magenta, it means it's something that needs to be cooked on the oven, okay? Green are actions, like just things I need to do, right? So here I've just set like an arbitrary time, and I'm not doing all of these things. I'm actually going to assign my husband some things, and my sister is also coming early to help with Thanksgiving. So I'm going to assign some people different tasks, but what I've done here is like 11 o'clock, fresh and trash. After I've gotten the turkey prepared, and all the innards and things like that, and I've cleaned up, I like to throw the trash out so it doesn't smell, especially since guests are coming. So I have like a to-do to freshen the trash, and Mike will do that. And it's just, it just takes up like a 15-minute increment. So as we go down, you can see like the different, topics I've got going on. And then here at 11, I'm starting the yams in the crock pot. So I'm making candied yams, and I found a great crock pot recipe, which was a great tip that someone actually had given me, was to utilize things other than the oven to cook with. So I was like, you know what? I can make yams in a crock pot. Totally can do that. So that will save me room in the oven or on the stovetop to do them, in the crock pot by themselves. So that's what this gray is. This gray means something's in the crock pot, and this is the duration that I expect that to be in the crock pot for. Other colors here, I'll just show you guys really quickly. Mashed potatoes on stove. So anything that's in this aqua blue color means it's the stove. Again, down here, I've got black again to heat the gravy, because I just bought store-bought gravy and I'm just going to heat it in the microwave just to save on stovetop space. So that is like how I've broken this out, and so easy to make, you guys. All you have to do is use like Excel or numbers to create a chart. You could do that in Word as well, but I think it's probably easier just to use Excel. So I hope this has helped you guys. I think that this is brilliant, and I hope you guys use this. And I think you guys have enough time right now, if you got started on this, and to get it done so that Thursday morning you've got like your absolute plan, and you can print this out and leave it on the fridge and just have it there to reference, or you could leave it on your computer if you don't want to print it out. But I thought this was so awesome. I absolutely had to share it with you guys. Hey, you guys, so how easy was that? I definitely think that using a Gantt chart to help manage the food that you're going to be cooking on Thanksgiving is a brilliant idea. So I'm going to go ahead, and just to give credit to where the idea came from, I'm going to make sure that I link the original chart that I saw online down below, that Reddit link that my husband sent me, so you guys can look at it and just get the inspiration from whoever, is the original credit of that. I'm sure other people have done and used this idea before using a Gantt chart, but I just thought it was a brilliant idea and I'm so excited. I'm so glad Mike sent that to me. I think he just sent it to me as a joke, you guys, and did not realize that he had created a monster. A Thanksgiving planning monster who was going to use that Gantt chart and make their own. So definitely think it's a great idea. So now on to, I'm just really quickly, some exciting details about what I'm calling my Cyber Weekend promotion on my shop. So if you guys are interested in anything that's in my shop, I am having a sale. I'm going to leave a link down below where you can get on my VIP list, like I said, to get the details on the whole promotion, because I am going to be giving the people on email that first look at my promotion. So if you want to know, I would definitely make sure that you are signed up and subscribed to that email list. So what am I doing for this promotion? Like I said, very high level view. Number one, everything in the shop is going to be on sale. I'm going to have a coupon code and you guys are going to be able to use it on anything in the shop. Nothing is going to be held back, okay? So everything in the shop is on sale for this period of time. Number two is I am doing some bundles. My higher priced items, which are my courses. If you were interested in getting empire building and you were interested in getting Charmed DSLR, my photography styling course, I think they belong together, so I want to bundle them. So I'm going to be not only giving you guys discounts, I'm also going to be bundling them, and they're going to be discounted within the bundle as well. So you guys are going to have like multiple layers of savings going on some of my products, especially the higher end ones, right? The high, more expensive priced ones. Third and final thing that's going to happen is I'm going to be running a giveaway. And what am I going to be giving away? I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a physically bound Charmed Life Planner. So you guys are definitely, if you want to know how you can win this, you definitely want to be subscribed to that list, my VIP list, because I don't think I'm even going to share it on Instagram. I might like allude to it on Instagram, but if you want to know the details to how you can win, you're going to need to be on that list. So that is an outline overview of basically what I'm doing for my promotion. So I'm so excited, you guys. Go ahead and get your names on that list so you guys get those coupon codes and get those details and get the savings, because I want to make sure that you guys have a really awesome weekend and you get a lot of great content and value from me. So make sure you're subscribed to that list. So that is it. I hope this video has been helpful. I know it was like, I guess it's not really that short, but I know it's like more of an informal video for me, but I really hope that you learned something and that maybe that Gantt chart inspired you. I know it was like a game changer for me. So I hope it was a game changer for you. If you liked this video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you learned something from this video, if you thought it was entertaining, if you're looking forward to the sale in my shop, give this a thumbs up. As you guys know, when it comes to the sale, I don't normally put things on sale. I've never had a sale this big before in my shop. So this is really going to be like the best time to actually buy anything in my shop. There's not going to be another sale like this again for like another year. So make sure that you get on that list if you're really interested in this promotion. Of course, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Of course, I'm not going to be able to give you guys exact details on the promotion. You have to be on the list in order to get those details, right? So I'm not going to be able to answer or tell you guys what the coupon code is going to be before all that information is released, because it's being released to the people on the VIP list. And last but not least, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, you guys, bye-bye.